Hey guys, it's Cameron and Brennan from BCB TV, and in this video we'll be talking about the trade between the Cavs and the Lakers, and the three-way trade between the Cavs, Kings, and the Jazz. Hope you enjoy the video. Alright, so which positions do you think the Cavs improved after this trade?
Well, I didn't like Isaiah Thomas very much. Even when he was in Boston, I thought his defense was a huge liability. So, I'm a big fan of George Hill. I think he'll be a great fit at that spot playing with LeBron. His three-point shooting and defense is something that he really needs. At power forward, Larry Nance is an upgrade over... Well, not over Kevin Love, but whatever they're playing now with him, like, while he's out, that'll help them improve their seed for the playoffs, and then he'll become a good backup. So they definitely got better there. At shooting guard, Rodney Hood is averaging 17 points on the season, and he can shoot really well. He's a definite upgrade over J.R. Smith, who will probably transition eventually into a more suitable six-man role.
Yeah, they got some nice younger talent too, so they might have a little bit of a future when LeBron leaves.
Oh, yeah.
After this season. That definitely will help them. And they didn't have to get rid of the Nets pick.
Yeah, the average age of the players they traded for was 26, and apparently that's very young.
Yeah, especially when you have a player like Dwayne Wade on your team.
Not anymore.
All right, so how much do you think the Cavaliers improved after this trade?
I think they improved tremendously. Like I said, Hill is a great fit. Hood is going to provide some much-needed scoring next to LeBron. And Nance is going to bring a ton of energy. And I think we're going to see a new team. This is going to be a team that plays with a lot defense. More... plays much better defense. And is going to space the floor, I think, better too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they definitely made... This was a win-win for them and the Lakers.
Oh, yeah. Is there any chance you think LeBron stays now?
I think he might think about it more because he doesn't have an excuse of this team is bad to leave. Like, he can't just blame Dan Gilbert for putting together a terrible team as much. So, I mean, I still think he leaves, but he won't have that excuse there anymore.
Do you think there's a chance, though, if they don't mesh well, then he could blame like the GM for trading a bunch of players that he got along with, even though it seems like they didn't get along very well, trading his friend like Wade, and ruining the chemistry, whatever chemistry was left?
Yeah, true, but we're not gonna act like LeBron doesn't put these teams together though. So I mean, he can try to blame them for not putting together a good team, but I mean, it's his team. Yeah, he does what he wants with this team, as we see. I'm pretty sure he was involved just a little bit in these trades.
Yeah, the better the Cavs are, I think there's a stronger chance LeBron decides to stay. So these moves should, in theory, make the Cavs better. Therefore, he should be more likely to stay. I just wonder if he's already decided he's moving on from Cleveland, with all the rumors and the fact that he's only signing, I think, one-year deals, right?
Yeah.
Like, he might be planning something. The Lakers now, as we know, have tons of cap space. Other teams are definitely going to, be throwing the kitchen sink at him. So, the chances got higher that he stays, but I'm still not confident that there isn't a team out there with a better offer than Cleveland.
Yeah, I wouldn't put any money on it.
Right.
So, for the Lakers side of the trade, do you think Isaiah Thomas is going to start, or at least make an impact on that team?
Oh, he'll make an impact. He'll take 20 shots a game. And, I'm kidding. But I don't think he's going to start. I think the Cavs and Luke Walton will definitely transition him into that Clarkson role. They lost their six-man scorer, and Isaiah Thomas is supposed to be good at that. So I could see them saying, we like our more natural point guard in Lonzo. Magic Johnson's already, I think, confirmed that Lonzo's going to go back to starting at point guard. Yeah. So I don't think Thomas is going to start. He'd have to at least get back to his Celtics form or near it to take away that spot. I think they want to develop Lonzo for the future.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he could play a shooting guard. A 5'9" shooting guard sounds great, I think.
Yeah, I mean, if Lonzo could guard the shooting guards on the other end, then that would make it a lot easier to attempt that type of system.
That might work. Yeah, I don't think he starts at all. I know his agent said if he doesn't start, he'll ask for a buyout or whatever, but I don't think that'll happen. I
Yeah.
don't think he wants to be traded another time or
No.
have to sign with another whole new team. That'd be too much for him. And I think he really wants that contract for next year. So I think he'll stay and try to take the starting spot, but that's not happening with Lonzo Ball.
Well, it is interesting because there's a chance he could take the starting spot on this team. I mean, Lonzo's hurt all the time, and he hasn't been very good this season. I mean, he's been up and down. He's had some pretty good spots. But there is a good chance, like, as a veteran point guard, he could take the reins if he regains any of that form from his Celtics season. But right now, at least until Lonzo comes back, I think he'll start. But once Lonzo gets back and gets maybe back into form, I don't see the Lakers going with Thomas. I mean, I don't think he's part of their future plans either, so they have no reason to invest in him.
Yeah, he's not. Which superstars do you think could be part of the Lakers' future, though?
I personally think Paul George has been a done deal to the Lakers since last year. I think his heart is set on LA. I think he told the Pacers he wanted to leave because he was going to LA. And as much as Russell Westbrook will try and hug him and whisper sweet nothings into his ears, I don't think it's going to make a difference. I think this guy knows he's LA bound this offseason.
Yeah, true. The other superstar that I think they would have a chance at in the future is Klay Thompson. Or, yeah, probably Klay Thompson. Because, I don't know, I feel like he would prefer to have his own team eventually and actually get paid what he should be at least one time in his career. And I personally think he would leave. And him and Paul George and Lonzo Ball that'd be a really interesting starting lineup. Isaiah Thomas would not be a part of that.
Yeah, Isaiah Thomas is more than likely out the door this offseason.
Yeah.
But I think Kawhi Leonard he's a sleeper for me, a real sleeper in 2019. There's been rumors coming out of the Spurs front office that Kawhi is having issues with management, and he's the type of guy I think that's all about his business, and if he doesn't like who he's working with, I could definitely see him deciding to move on. And we all know LA is a very attractive destination, and if they have Paul George, if they land him in 2018, the team with Lonzo, George, Ingram, maybe they keep Randall, we'll see. That might be an attractive landing spot for somebody like Leonard, who might be able to slide into that small forward spot if Paul George is capable of playing the two. And that's a pretty nasty-looking team.
Yeah, true. Do you have any idea what the Utah Jazz are planning on doing after this trade? Because I have no idea what they're doing.
Yeah, this trade dumbfounded us. We don't really understand why they would trade a 17-point-per-game scorer, a pretty good young player in Rodney Hood, for Jay Crowder, and then cut the second player in the deal, Derrick Rose. It's an interesting move for them. I mean, given that, they're bold new strategy, trading away your young talent.
They don't really have a roster set up for tanking right now, like with Rudy Gobert on the team. And they're not gonna have a great draft pick this year. So I'm not really sure what their plan is for the future. It's not like they got any young talent or really saved a lot of cap space either.
Well, theoretically, Jay Crowder is a better defender, or he should be, and he should be able to shoot the three as well. Perhaps Utah thinks if they can regain Jay Crowder's form, then he'll be a good investment. He might be a better fit next to guys like Mitchell, who want to be the primary scorer, because Hood's more of like a scorer. He needs the ball in his hands. He might be able to hit open threes, but I think he's a guy who scores with the ball in his hands, and Crowder's more of a spot-up shooter and defender, and they might prefer that style. But that's the only way I can rationalize it. Hood seems like a better player, and I don't think they really got that much back for him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They didn't. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, subscribe, and if you have any suggestions for future videos, comment down below. Thank you.